What's up, Marco? I didn't know if anybody'd pop in tonight. I know Deep South is doing a live, but I was out here working. Figured I'd pop on, see if anybody wanted to hang out. We'll finish up these two slips we've been working on, and then probably get into that muskrat. See if we can make some. What's up, Jeff Gerald? Tyler? Howdy, fellas. So yeah, we'll finish up these two slips and then get into this muskrat and try to make some headway on it. I got a bunch of work done to it, and then stopped to work on all this leather and get all this leather done. I need to get back on this and get it done. This is going to be a cedar covers on it. It'll be pretty neat. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. It's already Tuesday. I'm ready for the weekend. Bad, ain't it? Already ready for the weekend. I had me a bologna sandwich for dinner. I'm back at it. Hi, baby.
Sentence does not make sense.
Sentence does not make sense.
Sentence.
Which sentence?
2.
What means certain and having no doubt? Like there's no doubt in your mind.
You're sure of it.
You're 100% sure. One of those words.
I have sure right here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Obviously, homework never stops, so Greg, Jace, I am not going to try to pronounce your name, but whoever you are from Germany, welcome. Yeah, still doing homework, man. Still doing homework. Human, appreciate you. They're iron-ons. I think I need to get, I forgot what size this one was. I need to get a big, where's the other one at? That's the little one. There, that's the better one anyways. Need to get another couple of these edging tools. Some bigger sizes. This one's, I think, the smallest one. I need to get a bigger one. Just rounding off these edges. I'm gonna start sanding and getting them ready to finish out. Trying to get caught up on all these orders. Then I get back into some knives for, probably work on knives for about a week or so, and then I've got more leather coming in, so I'm gonna have to bounce back and forth for a little bit. Week on, week off. Chase Lancaster, what's up? Alabama Knife 2! Brother, you're gonna be busy. They're heavy tonight. Jason Beecher's over on Deep South live, and that's fun. I'll have some others over here, I'm sure, at some point. Chester, not Caster. Have no idea. Yeah, man, Jeff, holler at me. You know how to get a hold of me. Hit me up on one of the social medias. I guess Facebook, and then I'll give you my number. We can chit chat. Figure it out. Lane Chester. Is that your name, Jace? Jace Lanchester. Okay. Well, welcome, Jace. It's funny, this leather work goes in spurts. I cannot do any for a while, and then all of a sudden, I'll get super busy with it, which is fine. This is the one I'm excited about getting done. This pocket slip for a big knife's got a pocket clip on it. Okay, appreciate you. So this is a buck 110, and that's what this sheath is designed for. Carry it in your pocket if you want. You can put it in your belt if you want. It'll need to be broke in when the guy gets it, but it'll be perfect for what he needs. Yeah, Greg, it's pretty cool. I'm probably going to end up doing some more of these. So I know not everybody likes a belt sheath. So, and I really like having the option of a pocket clip. So I have a feeling I'll be doing quite a few more. I've got a couple of big knives coming up for custom work that it'll be an option for either one of these or a pancake sheath for their leather. The only thing I didn't do is this little patch of leather right here. I didn't finish the edge, and it's kind of hard to go back and do it now. Just something to look out for the next time. This is a gift. This isn't sold. This is a gift for a good friend of mine. So if I was selling it, I'd redo it all, or redo that part. Knives and stuff. Yeah, Greg, knives and stuff. So we be doing lots of custom work, custom pocket knives, custom leather work. We're gonna get into we'll get into restorations at some point. I actually have a sheath coming for a restoration. That I will actually probably do an actual long form video on, doing a step-by-step restoration of it. That way the fella can go back and show, family or whatever, like, oh yeah, look, this is where it's, because it's an old, I think it's a sheath. It's a 60 to 64 case. I can't talk tonight. 60 to 64 case sheath that I think the guy that sent it to me, his brother bought brand new, and he's inherited it now. It's for a folding hunter, and it's a factory case sheath, but it's got a marlin spike spot in it. So looks like we'll probably end up having to redo the back side of it, cut a new piece of leather, and then redo it. Redo the outer, restitch, do some conditioning, stuff like that. So that's going to be a pretty neat project. I'm excited for it. It'll be here in the next week or so. And I'll do it in between all these lives and shorts and stuff. I don't know what I enjoyed more, the leather work or the knife work. Tell you, if you mess the leather work up, it's a lot cheaper to fix than the knife work. I still got to stitch this one. Let's get that set up. We can stitch it and then I can burnish the edges and then move on. Cajun Rage. There's James Alton. What's up, James? Yeah, I got enough mods tonight, Cajun. I actually went through and had to delete a bunch of my mods. I actually had too many at the time, so the guys that I got tonight are really good. Joshua, I'm good, man. Just doing some work after work. This is my little side hustle, side job, side mistress, whatever. I just had them 2 little pieces of leather. I set them aside. There they are. Yeah, worked all day, then came home, chilled for a little bit, and then need to get out here and do a little bit of work before it gets too late. All right, this one's gonna have to go down here because the pocket clip. Be glad to get my custom stitching pony next month. That's gonna be super, super nice to have. Got home just in time. Yeah, man. I hope everything went all right today, James. Yeah, it's nice to have. I'll be out here. The nicer the weather gets, the more I'll be out here. Cause it's not cold. I think we had 53 degrees today, but this garage don't warm up. Eve, thank you. This was $20 at Harbor Freight, I think. Pretty good deal. But I've got a stitching pony coming next month that a good friend of mine's making. We're actually meeting up to do some swapping of some goods, and he's giving it to me then. So yeah, it's not bad. The propane works great. Lasts about 2 weeks. Just what little bit I run it, and kerosene's expensive, and it's hard to find around in my area unless you buy it from like Lowe's. Used to be you can find it on every corner at every gas station, but not a lot of people carry it anymore. Not around here in Tennessee. Dan Harris, what's up? Gentlemen, you better watch your mouth. Dan, calling everybody gentlemen in here. You know we're riffraff. Little Mike here? Oh, little Mike in the house. I'll be dipped. Didn't know if my old boy was gonna show up or not. Yeah, we all riffraff around here. Deplorables, whatever you want to call it. So we're going with a natural color on this. This will match this other slip that he's got coming. This is, let's see here. This is the other one. This is just a regular pocket slip, and this one is going to kind of match. The color's a little off. I had messed up. I had missed a step on my finish, and by the time I realized that it was too late. Late nights, man. Do it every time. Riff-raff, but honest and honorable. It's a... Yeah, Joshua, you got that right. Yeah, man, he comes in and comes out. Preferred degenerate? Yeah, we all degenerates. We're good people, though, for the most part. Yeah, we'll get these knocked out. We'll get back on this muskrat because I've got some fixed blades to get rehandled before next month because I'm going to meet the fella in Georgia while I'm down there to give those to him. Got some fixed blades to fix. Got one to fix, one to repair, and then get back into some custom sod busters. Got two whole sets to do matching pairs. I think I'm gonna go hunt some wood this weekend for one set. Kind of want to do an ironwood burl for it. It'll look really good finished. Alicia's in the chat. Y'all behave. Boss is here. All right, Todd. I appreciate you, brother. Oh, Joshua, you're good. Yeah, I know you see it all. She's back here in the bedroom. For all, those of y'all that don't know, Alicia is my better half. Definitely better looking half. I wouldn't say better behaved half because she's pretty rowdy. She's a Georgia peach with red hair. If y'all know any of them, you know what I'm talking about. But she is my angel. She has been under the weather as well today. Having some sinus issues. It's kind of worked into her stomach. So she has laid low today. Bonjour. Who are we bonjouring? You did well. Same you got. Yeah, bad call. Oh, Lord Jesus. YouTube royalty. Former YouTube royalty. He has retired. Ladies and gentlemen, Terry's Knives and Man Stuff has entered the building. Y'all give him a warm round of applause. Terry, brother, how are you? I had to, man. I miss you. Terry, if you can keep your eyes open long enough, we're going to get back into this muskrat I'm doing for you tonight. I got caught up on my leather work. Hey, I'll show you a little bit. Let me move my light around. That's what she's looking like now. That's cedar. A real naughty, burly cedar on the covers. I still got a lot of finishing to do. Got to sand down I got to pull it all back apart and adjust the pins, but she's going together. You're welcome, Terry. I love you, brother. Yeah, if it wasn't for old Terry, I don't know that I'd still be sitting here filming YouTube or not. He kind of... I don't want to say push, but gave me enough insight and advice to just keep on trudging on. He is knife royalty, Kevin. You got that right. Got that right. And here I am. Oh, we got a good crowd in here. So I have officially kicked off my Patreon page. If any of y'all do Patreon, it's MCGA over there, and that's where all of my membership stuff is going to happen. We're going to do monthly giveaways. It could be a custom knife, custom leather, EDC gear. It could be flashlights. It could be a knife that I have found and restored. It could be a number of things. So if y'all want, it is only $5 a month. It is not a whole bunch. So $5 a month, and every month we do a giveaway. It doesn't matter if there's 2 people or 1,000 people. There's a giveaway every month. So if y'all want to squeeze on over there and join up, that would be great. That actually, all that money will go directly back into the channel for tooling, materials, stuff like that. So, David Hadaball, what? Daggum. Who's scared? Been scared to start a channel. Oh man, Josh, don't be scared, dude. If you're whatever it is, Joshua, what would you want to do your channel on? Are you a knife guy? What do you think? There's a lot of these guys in here hadn't been doing it long. I haven't been doing it long. I think I'm only 6 months in. Bubba, what's up, man? I want life in general. I got you. Y'all behave, be the Girl Scout, little Mike. All right, baby. Enjoy your resting time. Hell, I was a nerd. I toyed with the idea of doing YouTube for God, long time, and then found a knife in my couch, and that kind of started it all. So, ooh, that's an extra spicy beverage tonight. I may or may not have forgotten that I had a very small bottle of some Jameson single barrel in the cabinet, and it's been a couple of days, you know what I mean? So I got a little bit in my cup with a little bit of the world's going on here, a little bit of Coca-Cola. Fight the cold off, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, if y'all want to help support the channel, have a chance to win some cool knives, gear, whatever, head on over to the Patreons. Other than that, that's all I'm going to talk about it tonight. Eagle Rare 10. Jeff Gerald, see you, buddy. Reach out to me about that, about getting that knife sheath done, brother. We'll get on it. I'm not a huge drinker. And that's not really what I would consider drinking. This whole big old cup's probably got 2 shots in it. And I doubt I'll even finish it. Just thought it'd be, at first I was just gonna come out here and turn the music on and just work, but I'm so used to coming out here and working and having YouTube on and having, you know, my people in the chat to talk to that almost seemed odd to even think about that. Oh, Jason, were they done over there, brother? I hope I didn't pull you away. I just went on and started. I didn't know if anybody'd show up tonight with Deep South going or what. You were scared? Okay. I did look and see who all was in the chat, and I didn't see anybody I recognized, so I was like, well, it won't hurt to go ahead and get our evening kicked off over here. Angelic Alchemist, Mother of Five. It's a leather. We call them leather slips for pocket knives. You put your pocket knife in there, and it kind of protects it. A lot of us carry, vintage knives, and we don't want them banging around with our car keys or any of that. But this one is this is a bigger one. It's got a pocket clip on it for a bigger, like a big folding hunter, like a buck 110. 112, 6OT, 7OT, whatever you so choose. One of these big jokers. Not cut my finger. It's my Alabama buck. I got two of them on me today. I probably could. Joshua. Terry, have a good one, brother. Tell Sweet Pea we said hi. Lynn from London, welcome. So I know y'all have been in here before, but I've started double stitching these sheaths. Basically do single run of saddle stitch and then doubling back over it just to give it a little more, I don't know, not that the single run would fail, but I don't know, just give it a little extra strength, I guess. All right, awesome. Thank you for the subscription. I do a lot of lives like this. I do a short every day. Gonna try to get back into doing what we call long forms, which are 3-minute videos or longer. And I'll probably do one going over all these slips that we've done in the last week. I keep saying I'm going to do one over all of my amber bone case knives, but I don't know. I don't want to be braggy. I always worry about people thinking I'm bragging about what I got. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. I hadn't been doing leather work too long, just long enough to be dangerous, I guess you could say. I work a boot. Yeah, it's the same thread. What boot maker do you work at? Yeah, bags of mouse pads. I'm going to get into making more stuff than just these. I've got some patterns for some wallets and other stuff. I don't want to just do the knife slips and sheaths. I'm actually going to do and I've got it drawn out. It's a wallet. It's a lady's wallet that attaches to the inside of your cowboy boot. So, you're out and, lady's wearing a sundress or whatever, and she's got her cowboy boots on. She can have her necessities in that wallet, or, a little bit of folding money, a debit card, ID, stuff like that. And it'll attach to the pull on top of the boot and then hang on the inside of the boot. I think that'll be pretty cool. Started in Louisiana, now in Texas. Okay. I am making leather pocket slips for pocket knives right now. Here's a finished one. Just put your pocket knife down in there and just slide that in your pocket. Here's another one. We're working on finishing it up tonight, working on the edges. Been getting into this basket weave pattern a lot recently, and I really enjoy doing that. Versus, you've got, this is all hand cut and hand tooled, and then you've got the basket, like a basket stamp that you stamp. That'll be good. The little stamps like that'll be good for smaller stuff like wallets and whatnot. But I'm gonna keep honing in. I've got some tools. I've got some leather dies coming, a couple more that'll help the basket weave process out and make it look more realistic. Well, thank you. What you can do is hang out and enjoy yourself. They started in Tennessee, but in Michigan also now. We make Ultima brand and mini boots. Okay, that's cool. I'm actually in Tennessee right now, so. Yeah, but just hang out. Get your cold drink, kick your feet up. We just hanging out. That's a great thing about this channel. We can just hang out, shoot the bull, talk about kinda whatever. We keep it civil. We don't talk politics. Don't talk religion. I am a very religious man though, but I just choose not to just discuss it. And politics as well. So outside of that, as long as my moderators don't have a problem with it, we can talk about whatever. Are we telling jokes about chickens? Who's telling jokes? Is it Mike? Yeah. Yeah, keep it PG, Greg. You got that right. Cade making some pocket slips for some pocket knives. Sewing them up. I'm finishing this one up. We still got to do the edge work on it, but here's one that's finished. Edges are all slicked out. So that's what we're making tonight. Bird sure does. The bird gets around. Mike must be telling chicken jokes. Yeah, no cockfighters around here that I know of. Doc C, appreciate you. We want to talk about 4 things: politics, religion, pew-pews, or the girls that run with me. Amen, Jason. You keep emphasizing the girls that you run with. Are you ashamed of the girls that you run with? I know they're big girls, but are you ashamed of them? I know we're talking about your cows, buddy. So we'll get this one sewn up, and then we'll just make sure all of our edges are smooth and our corners are rounded off, and we'll start burnishing. Then we'll have to touch the dye up a little bit. Then we'll be good to go. Actually got to top coat everything I've got done, so maybe I'll just wait and do that tomorrow and top coat it all together. You can do that. You can talk about Trudeau. That's fine. Why go down the street when you can go down? God dang. Attaboy. Oh, Dave, I was down by where Crescent was, and it's empty. The whole front of that store is empty, other than the stuff that was like the shelving and stuff. The whole front's empty. Pretty crazy. Me and old Dave used to work together. They shut that joker down. What did Mr. Cyree end up doing? I know he was pretty close to retirement. Did they give him a severance or anything, or tell him good luck, or did he go work in Nashville? Yeah, at first they ran it in. He went on and retired good. I keep hoping I run into him over here at the dump someday. Brother Travis, what's up, buddy? Ooh, I get to see Travis on Thursday. Ooh, I got a date. Big E, come on. What's up, buddy? And we got some people in here tonight. Travis, Big E, Terry was here. Alabama Knife and Tools in the house. We got James Alton. Old Dave from Canada's in the house. We all in here tonight. Todd's floating around. Knife shift. The old knife shift. Bubba's here. Sorry, Bubba, I didn't mean to leave you out. Bubba's EDC. Back stitch. Get in there. Nikes. Y'all hit that like button for me if you don't mind. I much appreciate that. All right, she is all stitched up. I don't know why it jogged over right there. Interesting. There she is. She's got the out the pocket clip on it. And this goes for 110. Once she gets broke in a little bit, she'll be good. Let's see, she'll go.
Daddy.
Yeah, baby. She'll go right here in your pocket. And then clip on it. Right there, ready to go. Hold on, baby. Then you just pull it out, and there you go. What you got? Oh, awesome. Good deal.
I'm not done with it.
I know. And then just to get it out, once it's broke in, it's still good and stiff. You just squeeze it a little bit, and she'll come on out. And that'll cover all the big lockbacks, 110s, 112s, any of your big shrades, your 6OTs and 7OTs. I tell you, Cody, the right size pricking iron helps a lot. I've recently switched over. I don't know which ones you're using, but I've recently switched over to these like chisel instead of the diamond. I don't know if, oh yeah, I still got them. And I really I like these a lot better. I'll show you the difference. I still may use these for small stuff, but I went from these that do the diamond to like a chisel, and the thread lays in there a lot better. Makes it look a lot straighter. That's just me. Everybody's got their own personal likes or dislikes. That's what I like. All right, let's get workbench cleaned off. Let's put our stuff back up. I see Randy in here. I think I saw him in here. Was Randy in here? If I missed you, Randy, I'm sorry, brother. Don't have diamond, I have cubic zirconia. Look at you, Dave. How are you, Randy? Guess everybody's hollering at you. You must be in here. Hope you're doing all right tonight, brother. What's good, Unknown? We just hanging out, trying to finishing up some leather work. Brother Louie, Arizona EDC. What? How about you, son? You doing all right? Jason McMillan's here. LB7 will fit. Yep, LB7 will fit it. There's an LB7 right there. Matter of fact, it's the same size as a 110. She'll go in there just fine, just like that. 6OT will go in there. Any of the big shrades. And then she just goes in your pocket. You could put it in your pocket. I guess you could clip it on your belt if you wanted. It's got a good heavy clip on it. It's all sewn in there. I hate that this doesn't match the rest. These squares were supposed to be that color, but I missed a step in my finishing, and it's darker. So appreciate you, Kyle. All of y'all that are giving me props for my work, I really do appreciate it, because I am my own worst critic when it comes to this stuff. So let's get to doing some finishing. So I found a good combination that works for me. And I have not tried the glycerin-based saddle soap and water, but this toconol and water works really good from what I have done. So if y'all were in here last night at the very start of the live, my phone fell off the mount and fell into a bowl of water I had sitting on the workbench for wetting my leather to work and stuff. And needless to say, that bowl is gone. But, you know, everybody has their own process. Some people like using leather conditioner. Some people do the glycerin soap. A lot of the belt guys, the guys that do the belts and stuff, I've noticed, and the saddle makers do the glycerin soap and water. Like they dampen the edge and then run the glycerin soap over it. And that works good. It all works good. No, I do not. It's broke, Dennis. The spring's broken here. That bar, and this one's beat up pretty bad. The bar that's in there that pushes down's broke. I was gonna hold on to it for maybe a blade, because the blade's in good shape and the covers are in good shape, but the spring's broke. So I don't have a good one. So, and then I just wet the edges in this toconol burnishing cream. Just put, I mean, it doesn't take much, just a little bit. And then I'm using a piece of cotton diaper, like a cloth diaper. A lot of people use canvas, blue jeans, stuff like that. Yeah, Rob, it would, man. And then with just a little bit of friction and heat, it slicks all those fibers down. And if you take your time and sand and all this and all that, you can get it to where it doesn't, you can't see the seam. I haven't gotten that good yet. Still working on it. But for right now, with the work that I'm doing, it's perfect. Jason, thank you. God dang, y'all in my beard. We were joking about the Patreon, my Patreon page and my Instagram chat with a bunch of guys, and they were talking about, oh, don't start selling feet pics. And I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, damn, maybe it needs to be beard pics. Everybody's all about my beard. I'm just funning. So I don't know if y'all can see, but that edge is nice and glossy now, and glassy and smooth. That just gives a good finished look to it. Appreciate it, bearded Viking Woodworks. Appreciate you, man. I'm still learning, still honing my craft. This ain't even the main part of my stuff. It's the knives that is the main part. This is just kind of secondary. So yeah, if y'all missed it earlier, I was talking about I started a Patreon page, just something to kind of help support the channel. Because I do work a full-time job just to pay my regular bills. Trying to give this little custom stuff a go and having to, get stuff for it, which is fine. But anyway, so the Patreon is just to help support the channel a little bit. It's membership, $5. It's nothing crazy. But what you'll get out of that is every month I'm going to do a giveaway. Could knife, some leather work. It could be, any kind of EDC gear, flashlights, whatever. Just kind of see what do I get Oh, what's up, Chuck? Here you go. You like carrying them big girls. This is a pocket. I'm gonna call it a pocket sheath for like 110s, big dogs, and then you got a pocket clip for it. You can clip it on your pants if you want. If you want to carry it in your pocket, it's a little something. It's not anything new. I ain't reinventing the wheel or anything, but this is kind of my design, I guess. Got that nice basket weave tooling job. Got the fella's initials on it. So we're just trying to get her wrapped up. I know you got Chuck. I know you got a bunch of really cool slips and sheaths that you've gotten over the years. What's up, Chris Geary? Managed to catch AW Aaron Williams today. He did a live, not at midnight, and he was repairing a sheath for old Ted Hart over at Ted's shop. Is it Ted's shop? Is that the name of his? Anyways, it was an old school. I think it was a 40 to 54 case sheath, factory sheath for a knife he had. Did some restitching on it and conditioned it and stuff. Turned out really nice. It was really good to see that because I'm asleep whenever he does his lives most of the time. And then his daughter Ruby was in there hamming it up for everybody, I think. All right. Not quite slick enough on that corner. There we go. All right, let's see here. Black it is. Yeah, it is Ted Hart. Oh, dadgummit. Put my hand in the dog. All right. There's that one. That off to the side. Let's get on this last one here. This is for, if y'all are on Facebook and any of the, I think he's in the Brotherhood group on Facebook, Kerry Buchanan. This is his little slip. Did for him. We did a little trade on a little teardrop. He wanted one of my slips. I didn't think he was expecting this, but it's what he's getting. That and a knife. He just said, I don't care what kind of knife, just throw me a knife in it. So get him took care of. I've got it, Jason, if nobody else does. What's up, Izzy? How about you, buddy? Patty making some knife slips. Some leather knife slips. I've already done all the tooling work, and now we're just finishing up the edges, so I can get them out in the mail here in the next week or so. Some of these are parts of trade. Some of them go with knives that I've yet to do. I just got on, because to go from knife work to leather work on the same bench, I have to like clean up, tear stuff down, get stuff cleaned up. and then kind of get all my leather stuff back out. I don't have two separate areas. So I'll do knives for a little bit, do leather for a little bit. Can you make a custom glasses patch? Patch or pouch, Patty? But yeah, I could probably do that. I wear glasses myself, so if you're saying like a pouch, like a glasses case, yeah, I could totally do that. That would be actually a really fun little project. All right, all burnished for the most part, anyways. Yeah, pouch. Yeah, I could do a pouch. Like something you put your glasses in and like throw it in your pocket or your purse or something. I could do that. I mean, it ain't not much different than this, other than maybe adding a snap or something. If that's something you're interested in, Patty, if you'll go to my YouTube page, I have links to my email, Instagram, and you can get me there, and we can talk about price and all of that once I get some details on what you're wanting, how detailed and all that. If you want to hit me up there, that'd be perfectly fine. I try not to talk business on the chats, just to I just don't like to. But you are more than welcome to send me an email, shoot me something over on Instagram if you have Instagram. Either way. Would the pouch be, Patty? We'll talk about price. If you'll contact me on email and stuff, we'll talk about price over there. I don't like to discuss money and prices on the chat, but it is something I would be more than happy to talk to you about. Oh yeah, it's okay, Patty. Don't worry about it. This chat will move faster. Will move faster. It'll glitch or something, and it's easy to miss things. But yeah, if you want to email me, that's perfectly fine. TikTok or Messenger or nothing like that. So how? Email, Patty. If you have an email, you can email me. My email is on my my homepage. There's links to all of my social media and everything over there. I meant to bring some Q-tips out here. I don't think I've got any more. Those are the oldest. Mike, when did you get out? Oh my God. Thought I had. I'm gonna break out a paintbrush just for a little bit. I guess I will though. All right, those are done. Well, they need to dry and then they'll get top coated. All right, let's see here. Which one? I got a bunch. This is St. Michael. This is a St. Michael stained glass. This is in the Notre Dame Cathedral in France. And then my Kill 'em with Kindness tattoo there. And then I've got my dad's case 3318 right there. And then my dad's tribute tattoo when he passed away. And then this is a fishing lure that has like shark's mouth on it, kind of a tribute to my grandfathers. They were both fishermen. One for my grandmother, who was a seamstress, and then this is for my daughter. She actually picked that out, so a bunch of them. What about you, Pat Daddy? The newest one from Chris is probably the knife. That's the last one I got from him. Had a ball. All right, let's get into this little muskrat. So I got to pull it back apart because one of the pins is just a hair big. This one's got good snap. This one, the pin, because I made the pins bigger than what they were from the factory, and this one is a little too big, so I got to pull everything back apart and fix it. Let's see here. Where's my little ball peen hammer? Guess I'll put that up. I should have gone the other way with that. Little muskrat, Jason. It's got cedar covers on it. I'm kind of in the process of finishing. I have to pull it all back apart and redo my my pins are too tight. But like all of my stuff, everything's like fully polished on the inside. I'll show you here in a minute if you hadn't watched in a bit. So all the interior's all mirror polished. The springs are all mirror polished. They've been sanded and polished, and all that. So, all right, let's see here. Which one of these pins was too big? I think it's this one. Yep. So I think this one was good. Maybe they both need a little bit of work. And I don't want to check these back up. Patty, my everyday carry varies. Today, well, I'll go over what I carried today. I always carry a small traditional in my left pocket, and this was it today. This is a 85. Is it an 80 or a 70? I always got to look at the card. I don't want to miss misdate something and then somebody call me out for not knowing my tang stamps. This is an 85 case 6318. I think this one's kind of cool because it's all steel. It doesn't have any brass in it. Like all the liners are all steel. And it's a Delrin cover. It's not bone. I really like that. I'm a 18 pattern lover, so that was in that pocket. And then I usually carry modern, something I can open with one hand. Today is a mini Spitfire. I got this from Kevin at Alabama Knife and Tool. Actually came in the mail yesterday, so that's in my right pocket today. My wallet's just a cheap Cossie Bait brand off of Amazon. It's like 12 bucks. I've got a little O-light in it and then just my normal stuff. And then on a belt sheath today, I've got a 110 that I got from Brother Kevin yesterday. I did not, when me and him talked and he mailed this to me, I did not have a 110. And in the process of mailing and all of that, I had done a trade and gotten another one. So I think one of these is claimed by my other half. So she is a buck fanatic herself. And so one of those can be hers if she wants it. Oh no, I carry, I mean, even in my wallet, I've got a little small knife and really it's for like splinters, get something underneath your fingernail. These real small blades are good for all of that. So, and this is a old timer 108 OT. Just a little 3-blade Stockman. Had this one forever. This was like, I think that was the first old timer I purchased myself when I got back into pocket knives. Oh, it's in the other one is a 120-year anniversary 110 that I got from Terry, and it's sitting in the there's a like a curio cabinet that's got a bunch of stuff in it, and her dad's Buck 112 is in there, and it's in there next to it. So I think, no, it may be on my dresser, but it'll go, that's where it'll go. So if she wants to carry it, she can. I won't stop her. But this one is gonna get completely customized. Kind of like the buck of the month. I've been talking about doing these, but it's kind of like the buck of the month last month, where it's like the Bearhead 110. Except for mine is gonna have file work on the back spring and file work down on the blade, and then a different wood. So I think that's got her. Almost. I knew it was gonna do that. At least it's not gold. I think that's good. We'll call it good anyways. I think this one was fine out of the box. No, this one's not. This one's tight. This one needs a little bit of sanding. I do like Victorinox. I've actually got quite a few I just don't carry them anymore. But I used to do, way before I did YouTube, I got into doing custom mods on them, and would, you know, buy 4 or 5 and then mod them and then sell them. And it got a little overwhelming. I didn't have a support system, so I quit doing it. So this is kind of another foray into custom knife work again for myself. This is the problem child pin. Read that, Kevin, so I figured I needed to come down. Just want the plus scale so I can carry the pin. So tin can, you can buy the plus scales on eBay for like, I've got a set back there on one of mine. I think I paid like 10 or 12 bucks for the set, and it had the pin and everything in it. So you can look on eBay and find something too. I usually put these in my drill and spin them on the sandpaper, but I've cut them down, and they are too short to do that with now. So now I gotta sand them by hand. Oh Lord, Chris is knocking somebody out tonight. I wonder if I can chuck it up in my Dremel. Not with that collet, I can't. I've got another one, but that may be actually the idea to do next time. It's actually just about that too short, Jason. And had I just kept the right size pin instead of going, oh, I'm gonna put bigger pins in it so it's a little more robust, I probably would have been done with this knife by now. But I stepped up the pin size, and now I'm paying for it. So I know you can buy the handle material that looks like the pine cones, Chris, and then I can put it on whatever. But yeah, I mean that's an easy. Hello from Morocco. Well, hello from Tennessee, Morocco. What man, did I miss something? Yeah, I've added a few. Chris has been a mod since just about day one. Jason's been a mod since just about day one. I added Kevin as a mod, I don't know, one day last week, I think, because I didn't have anybody in here. Or it was a midday live or something. I can't remember. There we go. Now we're fitting. So the other thing I did notice too is I need to peen these heads a little more because the holes are bigger. We got to do that too. Are they showing up now? I need to get one of those, I think it's like it's a brake line clamp that Scott over Southern Knife Hobbyist peens his pins in. Seems like that works a lot better. Yeah, flaring tool. But I've noticed that's what he clamps his stuff in, and it, I don't know. I don't know if that would be better or what. Other thing is I don't think I chamfered my. No, those are chamfered. I don't think they're chamfered enough. Those aren't though. Smallest hammer in your toolbox? All right then. I've got another small. I've got just the head. I don't have a hammer, a handle for it. It's really small. It's like what you would see in like a kitchen drawer. All I'm doing here is adding a chamfer in the bolster for that pin to bite on. So when we sand it all flush, it has something to bite on. And I'm just using those like burr bits, I guess. Now, muskrats are not fun to put back together. If you've ever had one and took it apart and put it back together. Really, anything with multiple blades is a pain to put back together, but I think she's just gonna have to get some oil or something. I'm not feeling taking this thing back apart again. Spin that around, that there. Then this other blade, that there. And then the other cover, I'll put that on there. And we can redo the center pin. Actually, I think I need to peen it over a little more too. Bastard has a brand new yellow Daryl and Trapper tomorrow. There you go, Chris. Ain't nothing wrong with that now. What are you gonna do with it? Where'd that sandpaper go? There it is. I've got another mini trapper in there for myself, I guess. Unless somebody else voices that they want it, that I'm gonna do something with. I have an extra clip point and spring I almost thought about doing a double clip point mini trapper just for shits and giggles. Well, that won't go in there crooked. Yeah, I think that'll be just fine with the little bit of oil. I think that'll be fine. Alright, now the fun part. See if we can get this joker peened together. I found a Canadian Navy rigging knife at the antique mall. It cleaned up really well. Marlin spike. Okay. Shoot, yeah. Math can't be mathing tonight, huh? Emma Geary here. There you go, Izzy. Got her a little snug. Let's see here. Right down that middle. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. Before it even happened, I knew that was going to happen. God dang it. Where? There it is. piece of that razor blade I was wedging down in there to get it to loosen up broke off in there. That's awesome. I've done this before and was able to work it out. Let's see here. I think I'd have learned from the last time I did this that I do not want to have to cut this pin out. Oh, there she goes. Just need to work it back and forth. I think she'll be all right. Yeah, I need to I'm gonna pick some up this weekend. I've just been using the razor blades because that's what I got. Actually, I think I've got some feeler gauges from my gun building days. But onward. Probably could cut these a little shorter too and not have to peen so much material. That'd be smart. Shit, we ain't smart. There we go. I think that's better. All right, now we can peen this one. The center pin, I wish I need to get a head spinner set so I can spin these pins and make them rounded, especially these center pins. Just gives it a better look. So I'm not so much worried about the length. I just need to get it peened over, and then I can sand it and finish it that way. Dadgummit. She's all peened together. I've got a lot of fitting to finish doing. Still have some gapping on the back. I'm not sure. Is that gapping or is that dirt? I think it may be dirt. I don't think we're good. All right, I'm gonna call that a win for tonight. I'm not gonna push it any further. So that's where we're at. I still got some fitting to do. The springs are a little proud still, so I still gotta sand all that down smooth. I'll do that on the belt sander, and what that's from is where I was shaping it and just shaped just about a 30-second too much, but it'll all sand smooth and we'll be good to go. Yeah. Little mini muskrat. Sweet. I think we'll leave it at that tonight on that. Let's top coat these pieces of leather. Let me get some more popsicle sticks. And some clamps. And my wooden ruler. Let's see here, the resists. Nachos. Pulled pork nachos. Well, that sounds good. I've got I got a half a pork roast in there left over from where I did that Brunswick stew over the weekend that I think is going to make some tacos tomorrow night. So that does sound good. Man, I think I need another. I don't want to use that one. See, Bubba. Have a good night. Ooh, street corn on top. Lord Jesus. You're preaching my language there, boy. Boy. This is just like almost like a protective coating, I guess, like a clear coat. Helps kind of bring the color out and the dimensions of the all the tool work and stuff. So there's that. And what I will do, just clamp right there and dry. I'm not used to doing more than one of these at a time. That's cool though. Oh, let's see here, my dentist. I couldn't hit where I was after the best spot. What are you making? Doing some knife slips. Just finishing them up. They make this stuff in a spray form. I almost wonder if I shouldn't try to get some. Try her out. Let that dry right there. Everything else will dry right there. It's already dry. Quit messing with it, or I'll mess it up. Get up there. Probably should have turned them around. Little spot. That'll be my thumbnail for the culture. All right, now we're done. There. But you a cheap Harbor Freight airbrush kit. Yeah, I've actually got a, I have an airbrush. Problem is I don't have anything to run it. The only air compressor I have is small and wore out and will just run all the damn time. So I've got a list of things to get Pat. And that's on the list of things to get. So it'd be cool to do. I like the sunburst looks like on the old guitars and stuff. That would be really cool to add into the repertoire of finishes and stuff. So I used to do some airbrushing back in the day. Everybody says that. Back in my day. Blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you what I've tried that it just doesn't work on leather is pinstriping. I've tried and tried and tried. It just bleeds too much. I've mixed the paint every which way from Sunday to make it work, and it just won't go. Yeah, 99 bucks. Hopefully some stuff will pan out here in the next month or so, and I'll have some extra money for some toolage. Right now, I'm just trying to do what I can with what I got. So, basically, if this little bit of custom work and stuff doesn't pay out, I'm not spending any money. So, I have a bunch of knives that needs cleaning with mineral oil. Really take. All right, Izzy, are you wanting to? What are you asking, buddy? You want them cleaned, like send them to me to clean, or you wanting to know what to do with cleaning them? Because I usually, like, if they're real bad, I'll soak them in mineral oil for a couple of days, and then take them out, let them drain, and then I'll start, depending on the shape of the blade, I'll start from anywhere from 600 to even 400 sometimes, and then work my way up through 2,000, and then go through some of my polishes. I usually bring them back to just like new, almost. Where just saw that my phone's about to die, which we're about done anyways. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I do. Yeah, soak them in mineral oil for, I don't know, 24 or 48 hours, and then take them out, let them drain. If they've got crud and stuff down in the channels, I usually try to get all that out, and then soak it in oil, then get it out, and then, sand it. I haven't found anything that requires 400 grit, but you can work them up. Usually 800, work at 800 through 800, 1,000, 12, 15, and 2,000. And then you can usually polish. If you got a Dremel and some decent polish, you can polish them out really good and make them look just about brand new. $100 compressor and everything at Harbor Freight. I have a Vilblas. God, I can't remember the name of it now. That's how long it's been. I've got a really nice. See, Dennis. But yeah, it's just one more thing for me to fool with. So, but yeah, work it up through 2,000 grit and just polish. It's just elbow grease to get them things clean and looking nice. Like with this one, like if the spring was good on this one, it would have been cleaned up, but this is a stainless blade too. I probably would start with 1,000 on it and then, go from there. Yeah, that was a, false representation on the eBay. Knife works perfect, yada, 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 and then I get it and that's broke. So that's all right. I'll either This one's got a good spring bar in it down in there, and the blade shot. That sucks. This is a scrimshaw. But I mean, the blade has just been absolutely whooped on. So, but it's got a good spring bar in it. I could always take it apart and take that spring bar out and put it in this one. Maybe try to bring this old girl back to life. So it's just missing just the ever so little bit of the tip on the end. And I could fix that, you would never know. I don't know. Something to do, something to think about. Well, guys, I think that's all I got for tonight. We're at 112 minutes. Got a bunch of work done, got slips done, got the muskrat together. I'll work on that in the next day or two. Probably get it done by the weekend. Because all it needs is just filing the pin, the peened over pin, sanding and polishing, final cleanup, and she'll be out the door. She's going to South Georgia. Variable spring bars. Yeah, I've thought about that, Patrick. And I thought I had some, but I don't. The only ones that I have that would fit is that one, that size. I think there's a stack of knobs over there for parts. A project I need to get done too. I got to replace a pin in a Frontier Stockman. So, well, guys, that's it. I'm gonna call it a night. Like always, y'all be good and be safe. And like Mr. Terry always said, love you, see you, bye. Peace.